Discipline is your missing ingredient. You've got the heart, you've got the care, you've got the desire to serve, you know you could be doing more, you want to do it for the right reasons, you're not just here to make money, you're here to have an impact and to grow and do amazing things. You know you can do amazing things. What's missing? Discipline. There's just a lack of follow through. It's the constant start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. And for me, there's nothing more, not just frustrating, but sad than seeing somebody who's got so much talent and so much potential and so much of a heart, and just seeing them not win because they're not following through, because you're just not doing the consistent enough work, that you're motivated and inspired, and then you're not anymore and nothing happens. And one of the only things that saved me, one of the only reasons why I'm here making these videos and you're watching, and I've had any success in social media, is because I just was disciplined, that I just kept making videos. One of the things I love sharing is my journey of YouTube, because I was not an overnight success story. Every month almost, I'll post to my socials of how I grew month over month, year over year on YouTube. And in the first 5 years, I had 7,000 subscribers or so. So 5 years in of making content, 7,000 subscribers. A lot of you are already ahead of that. A lot of you could get there a lot faster than me. How do you keep going when you're not getting traction? When in year one, you have 100 subscribers. I just had the discipline to keep making content, to keep following through. And 12,000 videos later, here we are. And people can get there faster. You don't have to be as slow as me. I took a long time, and I had a lot of issues. I was shy and insecure and introverted, and felt like you had to be, type A personality to win, and all of these limiting beliefs, all sorts of issues. And you can get there a lot faster than me, but it still requires a discipline to follow through and do it. And I really think it's one of the only things that saved me. I remember sitting down at a Florida outlet mall, and I was sitting there with a friend, and Nina was going shopping, and we spent half an hour at a Starbucks there while she was shopping. And he said, "I'm going to be the next Gary Vee of my industry." It was in music. "I'm going to be the next Gary Vee in music, and you're going to keep doing your thing. Like, let's keep in touch and see how we do and how we grow." And he posted, 3 or 4 years later on his Instagram, and he said, 3 or 4 years ago, I met Evan Carmichael at this outlet mall in Florida. He had our picture as the post, and I told him I was going to be the next Gary Vee for music, and he's going to keep doing his thing. And Evan went on and did his thing, and I stopped. I didn't have the success that I said I was going to have. And here's the thing: this guy has way more talent than I do, and he's super talented in music, and just better camera presence, more energy, his videos just look better, way more attention to detail. He had all of this stuff, and like a warm, amazing human who cares and wants to serve and wants to see musicians make money and turn their art into something amazing, right? Like, he had all of this stuff, all of it. The only thing he lacked was discipline, and he didn't follow through. And I see that in so many of you. You've got everything. You've got all the ingredients. It's just a lack of discipline and not making enough. It's the lack of, because you're not motivated, you stop. And lack of motivation isn't a good enough reason. You have to follow through. So how do you do it? How do you stay disciplined? How do you stay focused when you're not getting results, when you're not seeing the wins? How do you stay disciplined? Okay, so let me give you a couple things. First is having a really powerful morning routine. This is a struggle for entrepreneurs, because no matter how great a day you had yesterday, today's a new day. No matter how great today is, tomorrow's a new day. It's like you're starting over every day. You go to an event or you watch a video, get all inspired, and you expect it to last. And then tomorrow you wake up, it's like, oh, how come I don't feel the same way as I did yesterday? And then that creates this cycle of procrastination instead of actually following through. So the morning routine really matters. What is it that gets you feel inspired, motivated, creative, ready to go, so that you go off and have a much better day. For me, two of the things that I find the most valuable are in my morning routine. One is music, so I put on music right away. It's the fastest way to change your state. Put on songs that make you move, that make you dance, that make you want to just change your state, because you wake up tired and no energy. Like, let's go. We got to demand excellence from ourselves. And so music is the fastest way to get your body into a different state. And the second in my morning routine is to do a believe walk. And that's 20 minutes to an hour every day. I walk, I go to Tim Hortons, I grab a cup of coffee and spend, $2 on it. And I think about my day. How do I want my day to go? How do I want to be intentional about the day? So we're not waking up like an accident. Most people wake up like an accident, fall into their day, look at other people, you load your phone, you write other people's agenda for your time, and then you don't follow through. And so having that as part of my morning routine really helps me. So what is your morning routine? The most important thing that you need to do is the thing that makes you feel important, vibrant, that today's going to matter. Put that into your morning routine instead of hoping that it happens. That's why I make so many videos too. There's content for you every day. If you need me in your life, or you need the people that I profile in your life, there's something every single day for you across my channels. So there's no excuse for you not to get the inspiration and the motivation and the tactics that you need to make your dreams happen. So that's step number one, is have a powerful morning routine. Step number two is create a calendar. What's in your calendar? I'm making videos today because it's in my calendar. Today's a Tuesday when I'm recording this, and Tuesday is my YouTube day. There's a lot of stuff happening in my life. There's a lot of stuff happening in my business. Right now we're at my wife's parents' house, and they're delivering a couch. Maybe I can see that. They're delivering a couch here. It's delivering a couch, and they're helping. I'm here making content because Tuesday is my YouTube day. There's so many other things I could be doing right now. If I was left to my own devices, I'd say I have something more important to do. I need to be doing X. But because this has been scheduled in my calendar, I'm going to follow through and make videos. How have I made 12,000 videos? Because it's in my calendar. It's been in my calendar for years to make videos. So create a calendar, especially for the things that you need to do that you're afraid to do. I'm still afraid to make videos, guys. Again, 12,000 videos later, I'm still afraid to make videos. Why? Because I want these videos to be the best I've ever done, because I want to show up with more care, more heart, more passion. I hope that this is a video that forces you, to take some kind of action. I want it to be the best one that I've done. And so I mini procrastinate before making videos on a Tuesday. Every week I have a mini procrastination. The only difference is my procrastination is, 10 minutes instead of days, 10 days, and then it doesn't happen, right? And so whatever you are procrastinating on that is important, that you're just afraid of, you put it in your calendar and you block off time. And that allows you the creativity and the space and suffocates the excuses for you not to follow through. And then step number three. So one, have a morning routine, right? That sets you up, that gets you inspired, makes you feel like you're important and today's going to matter. Two, you create a schedule for when you're going to do the things, especially the scary things on your list. And then three, you have to teach yourself that you do the things that are in your calendar. You said you're going to do it, you put it in your calendar, you get it done. Even if you're tired, even if you feel overwhelmed, you can change your calendar for tomorrow, or you can change your calendar for next week. But don't trust yourself or listen to yourself when you're feeling low, when you're feeling overwhelmed, and you said you were going to do it. You have to go up and do it to teach yourself. Because what happens is the next time you say you're going to do something, you put in your calendar, you don't trust that you're going to follow through because you haven't followed through the last 20 times. So be very careful about what you put into your calendar. And then when it's in there, you have to go off and do it. Make those three changes in your life. Morning routine. Create a schedule. Do what's in your schedule. The only thing you're missing is discipline. Again, you've got the heart, you've got the creativity, you've got the passion, you've got the willingness to serve. You can do more. You want to create an amazing life for yourself, your family, the people around you. Like, you've got this thing. You've got this thing. I don't need to tell you this. You know that you've got something amazing inside you. And yet it's not happening consistently enough. You have to stop jumping from high to high to high and wondering why you don't feel motivated today. There's nothing wrong with you. This is normal. Discipline. Put it into your life and watch your entire life change.
If you want another Evan rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
The reason why you're not following through is because you're doing it alone. When you wake up and you feel like you are by yourself, you are all alone, you have no community,